Hi students, welcome to the online class. Today we are studying about exponents in standard 8. Exponents, the second lesson is exponents. And what is an exponent? If x is a real number and n is an integer, we know that x into x into x into x into etc. that is equal to, we can write it in the form x raised to n. That is x raised to n. That is what is it, where x raised to n is called an exponential expression with base x and exponent n. We can read it as x to the raised to the power n, x raised to the power n. For example, that is, we can write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into etc. that is equal to 2 raised to, that is, this is 1 1 1, that is 1 plus etc. 2 raised to n times, 2 raised to n times, or 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 2 raised to, how many times this 2? 1 2 3, 2 raised to 3, right, 3 times. This is the form of the exponent. This is the form of exponent. Okay, let's check what are the laws of exponents. First one is product law. These are the 3 laws of exponent. That is, first one is product law. Product law means that is a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. That is, let's do an example. That is 2 raised to 3 into 2 raised to 4 is equal to, that is 2. That is, this means the same. That is 2 raised to 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4. 2 raised to 3 plus 4, that is equal to 2 raised to 7. This is the answer. That is a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus 1. For example, that is, here it is 2 to the base 2, and the exponent, the raised to the power of 2 raised to 3 into 2 raised to 4 is equal to 2 raised to 3, that is, this is m and this is n. 2 raised to 3 plus 4, that is 2 raised to 7. And second law is the quotient law. Quotient law is, that is, a raised to m divided by a raised to n. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. This is m minus n if m greater than n. If m greater than n, and a raised to m by a raised to n is equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m if n greater than n. For example, here it is, for this, that is equal to a raised to 2 raised to 3 by 2 raised to 2 is equal to, here it is m, here is m and this is n. M is greater than n, that is, we can write it as 2 raised to 3 minus 2, that is equal to 2 raised to 3 minus 2 is 2 raised to 1. And for this one, that is, here it is 2 raised to 2 by 2 raised to 3, that is, here it is n is greater than m. N is greater than m, that is, we can write it as 1 by 2 raised to 3 minus 2. 2 raised to 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1 by 2 raised to 1. This is the quotient law. Second law is quotient law. This is the quotient law. And third law is power law. Power law is a raised to m, the whole bracket, that is whole raised to n. A raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. That is, for example, that is 2 raised to 3, the whole raised to 4 is equal to 2 raised to 3 into 4, that is equal to 2 raised to 12. Okay, these are the 3 laws of exponents in exponents. That is, these are the first law is product law, second is quotient law, and third one is the power law. Here, if minus a raised to n is equal to a raised to n, if n is even, that is, if minus a the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to n, if n is even. For example, for this is 1. For example, for 1, that is minus 2 the whole raised to 2. Minus 2 the whole raised to 2 is equal to, that is 2 raised to 2 is equal to, that is 4. 2 square is equal to 4. That is, this is positive. That is, this is positive. A raised to n. If n is, this is even. This is an even number. For that, this is an even number. Second one, it is minus a, the whole raised to n is equal to minus a raised to n if n is odd. For second one it is, what is it? That is minus a the whole raised to n is equal to minus a raised to n if n is odd. And for example it is minus 2 the whole raised to minus 2. Minus 2 the whole raised to minus 2, we get the answer minus 4, minus 2 the whole raised to 3. Minus 2 the whole raised to 3. That this 3 is odd, 3 is an odd number. That is, we get the answer is again it's a minus value. That is 2 raised to 3 is equal to 4 into 2 8. That is minus 8. This is the answer. If it is odd, the n and the power is odd. If the power is odd, we get the answer in negative. And if the power is in an even number, that is we get the answer in positive. That is here. This is to remember. That is negative integral exponent. Next part is negative integral exponent. What is a negative integral exponent? For any non-zero rational number a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n. That is, a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n, and a raised to n is equal to 1 by a raised to minus n. A raised to, here it is negative, that is a raised to minus n is equal to 1 by a raised to n, and here it is positive, a raised to n is equal to 1 by a raised to minus n, where a raised to minus n and a raised to n are reciprocal of each other. That is it. There is a raised to minus n and a raised to n are, these are the reciprocal of each other. For it is, for example, that is a raised to minus n, that is 3 raised to minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3 square, and for a raised to n is equal to 3 square is equal to 1 by 3 raised to minus 2. Okay, that is, for that these are the reciprocal, that is 3 raised to minus 2 and 3 square are the reciprocal of each other. Let's do a question here. 3 raised to minus 1 into 9 raised to minus 1 divided by 3 raised to minus 2. Okay, what is it? The question is 3 raised to minus 1 into 9 raised to minus 1 divided by 3 raised to minus 2. That is, here this is in the form of a raised to minus n. That is, we can write it as 1 by 3. That is the reciprocal form of that is 3 raised to minus 1. We can write it as 1 by 3 into 9 raised to minus 1. Again, we can write it also in 1 by 9 divided by 3 raised to minus 2 is 1 by 3 square. 1 by 3 square. That is equal to 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. 1 by 9. That is, we can write it as 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. 1 by 3 into 1 by 3, that is 1 by 3 into 1 by 9 is 1 by 27 divided by 1 by 9. That is, here this is a division, and then using reciprocal, that is multiplying this, the reciprocal of 1 by 9 is 9 by 1. Cancelling this, that is 3, that is 1 by 3 is the answer. Here is the question. If 1125 is equal to 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n, find m and n. Here is the question once again. If 1125 is equal to 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n, find m and n. First, using division method, synthetic division method, find the factors of 1125. 1125, that is, here dividing by 3, that is 3 3s are 9, and 2 balance 22, 7 3s are 21, that is again 15, that is 5 3s are 50, and by 3, that is 1 time, that is 2 times, that is again 5, and then 5 times it is 25, 5, 5. That is, here we can write it as 1125 is equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. That is, by using synthetic division, that is, these are the factors of 1125, that is 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. That is, how many 3's are here? These 3's are 2 times, and then 5's are 3 times. 3's are 2 times and 5 3 times. That is 3 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 3. Here this is in the form of 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n. That is in the form of 3 raised to m into 5 raised to n, and for comparing these two we get m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. That is comparing these two, that is we get m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. M is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. Okay, hope you understood this video. We see in the next video.